This is Hi everyone, this is Qualita, Qualana, and Amoya. And once again, we are Build a Sister Up. I'm viewing you or doing our video from my backyard. Isn't that beautiful? All the
Wow,
way.
that is lovely.
But anyway, hope you all can see me. It's a beautiful Thursday. We missed you all on Tuesday, but guess what? We're here. Shout out to Qualana. Happy birthday to Qualana.
Happy
Thank you.
birthday.
Thank
Real,
you.
real quick.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear sister girl. Happy birthday to you.
Thank
We
you.
were trying to sync with one another, but y'all get it. Y'all get it. But anyway, we're going to get into our 10-minute topic. So you all, and guess what, people? Make sure you enjoy your Labor Day weekend. It's coming up. Be
So
safe.
Yes. So the 10-minute topic of tonight is, could you love two people at the same time? I don't think so, because I don't think that it would be love, because love is actually giving yourself to someone. Love is actually sacrificing some things. Sometimes love is it's a real thing sometimes. So if you can't sacrifice yourself just to love one person, I don't really think that is love. I think that that is gluttony. No, but I think that it's just wanting, two people when you don't want to having your cake and eating it too type thing. So no, me personally, I don't think that you can love some people. Now, some people may say, hey, but there's polygamy and I love all my wives or I love all my husbands. But I think that you're still going to, I don't know, you're still going to lack something, so that another person is pleased. So one person may be lacking in some area, because you're not fully giving all of yourself to that person if you're sharing it with Tom, Dick, and Harry, or Michelle, Melissa, and Jennifer. So if you're sharing yourself, you're not really fully giving yourself to one person, and I don't think that it's love.
Okay, thank you. I say it's hard to even find one person to love, because it's just not easy. So finding two people at the same time, that's pretty hard. That's a pretty difficult task to pull off. And I say no. I think you may have lust or some kind of attraction to someone else, or infatuation even, or you miss what the first partner was giving you, or you never had what the first partner was giving you, and the second partner comes along and you realize, hey, this is love. And you just settle for the first person all along. And you feel like you are obligated to not break up with them. But I don't think that it can be two loves at once. I mean, but on the flip side, how many loves do you have throughout your life? What if you meet the loves of your life at the same time? But I think you only have one love of your life, because that's why it's the same love of your life. And it's unconditional. And it's unconditional. So I think that the answer to the question for me is no.
Well, my answer is I'm not sure. The reason why I say that, and because of Sister Wives, I watch Sister Wives a lot, and of course, a lot of them are the husband is married to maybe no, you can only be married to one woman. So he marries one woman and then he marries all the other women too, because he divorces the first wife and then finds another wife so she can have a chance to be married. Then he divorces her, gets another wife, but they're all living in the same home. So you ask yourself, can you actually love someone else? I mean, on that show, the guy was loving like 4 or 5 different women. And to me, all of them were like giving back to him. That's what they claim they were doing. Now, would I do it? No, I wouldn't. But according to the show, you can actually love more than one person. I mean, think about it. I'm not saying don't go do it, but you love your sisters, your mother, your uncle, you love all of them, right? Right?
Yes.
Yeah, but that's a different type of love.
Right. It's a different type of love. So can you love two people? I think you can.
If you're talking about family members, then yeah. But if you're talking about an intimate relationship type thing, then I mean,
you can. I think you can love two different men, but you get something different from each one.
I
And you can
think
still love them. Or
I
I
date
think
don't
that
think it's love then. I just think it's
Yeah.
Okay.
I think you
lust.
can love them both, but to be in love with them is different. I don't think you can be in love with two different people at the same time. I definitely think you can romantically love two men or two women or five even at the same time.
Because we all don't have the same thing. If you think about it, everyone is uniquely different. So then why can't you love two people? I'm not
I
saying
don't think you can be in love. I don't think you can be in love with two different people at the same time.
Like I said,
I
I
mean,
think one person would be lacking in something. If you given, because overall you may just love one person over the other. You may favorite that person, something that person does over the other, and then the other
Right.
person is lacking something from you. So when there's a lack like that, then I don't think that that's really love.
that's true. And I guess you could look at it as being selfish too.
Yeah.
Because if Mark doesn't, rub my feet all day or kiss my neck, but Jim does,
Right.
then do you go over Mark's on Tuesday and Wednesday and Thursday and Friday go to Jim? I mean,
Right.
it's kind of selfish.
you
Right.
can
It is
you can
selfish,
definitely
but I think
love.
it can be done.
Yeah, you can
Don't do it.
definitely love,
Don't.
but not like the other person at the same time. That comes with obligation. So you may be married to someone that you just chose to marry, but be in love with someone else, or vice versa. You may even like someone that you're not in love with, but you have love for them, romantic love for them, and you're cheating on the person you are in love with.
And I
Exactly.
used to know a couple that had a wife and he also had a girlfriend. And he said he loved them both. So
Did he
one
say he was
week,
in love with them both?
he said he was in love with both
Well,
of them.
somebody was lacking something. One of the partners was lacking something in the area, I believe. Let's check out the comments. Majid said, I'm right there with you all. Hey, beautiful people. Janice said, you can, but you'll love one more than the other. Adrian said, absolutely. People have the capacity for it. If people can have multiple children and love all their children in their own way, then you can have multiple partners that love you in their way. And Keith said, absolutely not. Adrian said, we make it a different type of love, but bearing sex is very similar. It's devotion and service and receiving at its core across the board. Love is love, lust is lust.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I agree with all of those comments. I know they're all different, but I mean, they're all right because being, I mean, it's very rare actually to actually be in love. And if you feel that strongly about someone, that is a strong feeling. I know I just said the
Right.
same words, but it's true. But you can also love someone else at the same time, romantically as well. So I'm in agreement with everyone.
That's good. I could see both points, just like you, Colin. I could see both points. But at the end of the day, for me personally, I would want to give my full love that I have for just one person. So for me, I wouldn't want to even think about being in love with someone else other than who I could possibly be in love with.
Now, what if you tell the other person that you're with that you have a girlfriend or wife, but you love them both? Is that being selfish and the person accepts it, or is that possible? I mean, what if, like on Sister Wives, they know of everybody and everybody's okay, but if you don't tell them, that's the difference. That's what I'm trying to say. I think the difference is if you don't tell your spouse that you have somebody else, then is that truly I love both of them. But if you can tell the other spouse and then want to be with them, I guess you can love them both. I'm not saying do it. Trust me, it's not good to do. But I'm just thinking that in my mind.
So
Don't
yeah,
do it.
the question there then is true love always telling someone the truth, no matter if it hurts them or not? Or is true love hiding what could possibly hurt the one you love?
And that's what happens. People don't tell the spouse because they don't want to hurt the person they love, but they still love the other person.
Then that's selfish because they really just thinking about themselves.
That's true. And another thing too, now, if you call yourself loving somebody else, but you don't want your spouse to have somebody else to love, that's really selfish. Because look, it ain't no fun if the homie don't have none. So homie can't have none. However the saying goes. So
Right.
if you got somebody else to love, why can't I have somebody else to love?
Right.
Yeah.
Let's just
Love
both cheat on each other.
bears all things. Love bears
We're
all
not
things.
saying do it. Don't do it. The bad
So-
thing. But
So true love, there's a saying that says love bears all things, and that means that love persists and perseveres through difficulties. So
Mhm.
if you do truly love someone, you will want to be truthful to them,
That's
to
true.
and work through the difficulties to preserve your love for them. So hiding and being deceitful, can that actually be true love? Do you think it will work?
No,
No, not to me.
no. And that
Um,
means you are being selfish.
Yeah.
And then maybe you don't love both people. Because
Right.
you're not
You just really love yourself in that case because you're
Right.
worried about your own feelings.
right.
Keith said, I agree with Moya. Adrian said, if you give options and are forthright, not selfish, if you conceal and deceive, definitely selfish. Michael said, yep, but which one are you in love with? So I guess he's saying you really gotta be in love with one. Keith said there's no truth in a lie.
I like that. I like all the comments. That's the truth. Be
Yeah,
honest.
I like all the comments too.
You know what I've heard people say? We all grown, so I can tell you what I'm doing if I love somebody else. Yeah, be grown. If you call yourself loving two people, be grown and tell the other person.
That's right. Tell the other
Don't be
person.
sneaky
Put your
and
big boy pants on, put your big girl pants on, tell the other person,
Right.
hey, I'm loving this person and I'm loving you too. Go ahead.
If you got
Let's be
yourself in a
truthful.
position, so since you got yourself in a position to love two people, go ahead and tell them.
That's right. It's about to be 2023. Let's stop
Yeah.
and be truthful with each other.
Then that'll make you think twice if I do really love the other person. You might be like, maybe I don't, you know?
Right.
If you can't tell them.
Because
And
if
who
that
has
other
the
person,
energy
you
for
tell that person, you said what, Kalana?
I said, who has the energy to be loving to be trying
I
to love
know one person
different men
is
or one
a
man?
lot. Two people is two people too many. All right, this one was a fun topic. Can you love two people at once at the same time? What do you think? If you watch this on the replay, if you watch this live, we definitely appreciate it. And if you did not happen to catch us live, you can go back and watch the replay. Let us know what you think. Leave it in the comments. These suggestions and these ideas of everyone, these opinions are very, very true. Some of them are very, very true. I mean, it's your opinion. Your opinion is your opinion. So thank you so much for tuning in and watching. As always, remember to build bold, build better, build brilliant, build a brother up, build a sister up.
Bye, honeys.